All right, hello, welcome back, everybody. This is Sir Adrian here, filming the second turn in our current game of Global Empires 1915, titled Operation Gathering Storm, as the Americans. So for purchases, uh, yeah, actually no, we'll go ahead and start off with tech. So for tech, we've got three major factories, like the last turn. So we're going to try to roll for naval doctrine within the naval domain, and then engineering. So we'll go ahead and do that. That's a 5 for engineering, so that's a success. We'll try to go for naval. That's a 9, success, so we're going to get a destroyer we can place immediately. And then we'll try for this one. And that's a miss, but still not bad. So we will get a destroyer. So I was told, yeah, as I said, these get placed immediately, which is good to know because I thought that was you get it, but it's like at the end of this turn on the place units phase. But so if I'm misunderstanding that, then correct that, please. But yeah, it's my understanding, according to what veteran said, that this gets placed immediately. So I'll build it at the actually I'll build it at the major port in A36, so in New Orleans. Aside from that, we have 12 to spend, so we're going to spend 3 on diplomacy. We're going to spend 6 to upgrade a medium factory to a major factory, and then the final 3 on an early mountain infantry, so that'll bring us down to 0, 0. And we also actually forgot this as well. Still getting used to the rules. We got to do the income increase. So before we continue on, we'll go ahead and do that and see what we get. 6. So not super good, but not terrible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll join the Russians, or where they are currently at least, at 17. So 17 plus the 1 IPP in trade with Venezuela. So we'll end this current turn with 18 IPP. So now we'll go ahead and do our diplomacy. So the 2 we spent is going to be for Japan on a 2 or less because we're trying to bring them down. And the 1 IPP we spent will be for Brazil on a 3 or less. So we'll go ahead and roll those. Okay, so we missed Japan with a 7. We got Brazil on a 2. So Brazil is going to move to stage 2 for the Americans. So not too bad. Oh, I guess. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so then just non-combat movement. So we're going to have our dreadnought here is going to move 1 space over. We're going to have all the units or naval units, yeah, that were in here move on over. Aside from the coastal submarine, actually, that one will move it one space. We'll park it up there. But everything else is going to move. So we got our destroyer. This. And then the only other thing that'll move is we're going to have this pre-dreadnought over in the Pacific is going to move 1, 2, because of the boost. And it's going to end up over here. Yep, that should be it for now. We'll actually have this militia that's in the Carolinas as well. We'll rail it up to the northeastern United States. Now just place units. So we're going to have our early mountain infantry. We will build that in Texas. And it's the medium factory in Washington that will be upgrading to a major factory. So there we have it. Already collected our IPP. So that'll be it for the US's current turn. And we will go ahead and hand things on back over. Oh, actually. Okay, they're aligned. Actually, yeah, so they should be. Okay, Austria-Hungary aligned. So I'm not sure if this was from the previous turn. I won't mess with this now because I didn't have a chance to watch the videos yet. But for Mufui, actually, is it Mufui? Sorry, Eugene Krabs. So Krabs, this should be higher because the Austro-Hungarians rather, their wartime income is 12. And it does say in the rules that as soon as they do become aligned, they immediately jump up to wartime income. So I know they start with 2, and then they would have collected 2. So yeah, they should have been at 4. Okay, so that's what happened. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Is this just got up to 6? So instead of being at 6, this should just be at 12 currently, and it won't continue to go up by 2 each turn now because they are aligned and at wartime income. The only nations that don't go to wartime income immediately are the non-aligned major powers. Once they become aligned, they would then roll, just like we're doing currently each turn until they get to their wartime income, but we don't have to worry about that in this game because we don't have any non-aligned major powers. So yeah, but the MPRS nations immediately go up to wartime income. So the Ottomans will be the same thing once they align. And the Italians, yeah, it was already done for the Italians, so they're at wartime income. There's a few other restrictions for those nations as well, as the veteran shared in that one screenshot, I believe. So I would just double check on that. Like they can't conduct diplomacy, and there was a couple other things. But that's all fixed now, so we don't have to worry about that. So that'll be it for the American turn, and now we can hand things on over back to Be Nasty as the Germans. So good luck.